Weather's lovely.
Yes, it is looking rather bodacious, isn't it?
Interesting how the clouds form a beautiful melange of colours.
And how the greys sort of swirl together to create a kind of motley palette.
And the way the mist just rolls down the hill.
Yeah, and the amalgamation of the hazy sky with the pulchritudinous earthy tones of the riverbed creates something quite spine-tingling.
It's actually quite shit, isn't it?
Classic England.
Tea's nice though.
Tea's lovely. Hey, what's up guys? I hope you really enjoyed that video. That was a fake commercial that me and my cousin made quite a while back now, but I wanted to share it on this channel so you guys can all see that. I'm actually thinking of making a kind of sketch series in every location I travel to this year. So let me know if you think that's a good idea. I think that's a pretty good idea. Before I let you guys go, there's actually a hilarious blooper reel that I'm going to play after this little bit, but I always want to give you some value on how you can kind of produce similar films like this, because I want to keep this channel very focused on filmmaking and making videos and that kind of area. So with this sketch, I'm going to give you a couple of points that I kind of learned from it, and hopefully can help you guys out when making similar things. If making sketches and kind of actual scripted videos is what you're interested in. So point number one is, as you might have noticed, we made this video with a lot of camera angles. We used like at least 4 or 5 camera angles, and in each angle I made sure that me and my cousin got the perfect take. So I made sure that every line we got, either me or my cousin said it in the way that I really had in my head, that would make the video turn out as I wanted. And I actually remember having a conversation with Rufus, my cousin, and he actually said to me, when we were making that video, I kept on telling him to say it in a certain way, say each line in a certain way, and he couldn't really understand and envisage why I wanted him to say it like that. But then when I actually edited the whole video together, he kind of finally understood, oh, that's why he wanted me to say it that way, because it works like that. And that was actually a fault on my behalf, because I clearly didn't communicate the vision that I had of the video to him as effectively as I could. So it's a kind of a little point that you guys could take away. If you're kind of directing people or working with actors or friends or whatever, make sure before you start the film, tell them exactly kind of what you envisage. Envisage. I'm having struggles with words today. Make sure you help them envisage, what the whole video is going to look like before you get into it, and that will just help them say the lines exactly how you want them to. Yeah, and another point, as you always hear about in comedy, like timing is everything, and a surprising amount of timing doesn't actually come from the filming in itself. It comes from the edit and how long you leave in between each line in the actual edit, and that's why the edit is so almost underrated in video making and filmmaking, is that you can adjust that time that the comedy kind of is spacing out in the actual edit. So the editor has an immense amount of power and also responsibility to make it as funny as he can. So it's important to keep in mind when you're actually filming to leave space in between each line of pauses so the editor has time to play with. Otherwise, if you don't leave any space in between talking, when you're actually shooting, then the editor has no time to play around with it because the next line comes in and you can't leave that pause. So it's really important to do that. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. Comment below, give it a like if you liked it. Share it with your friends if it's something you think that they'd be interested in. And here is the blooper reel. Until next time, keep filming. Cheers.
The amalgamation of the earthy tones. Hey.
Yes, it is looking rather...
What?
Well, have you developed a lisp, Tony?
Anthony!
Anthony, you're developing a lisp.
Austin, don't be so ridiculous.
Don't be so redonkulous.
Don't be so ridiculous, Anthony. And pulchritudinous. You keep saying
Pulpitudinous.
Yeah.
Pulchritudinous.
Pulchritudinous. Tude.
Oh. Pulchritudinous.
Yeah.
Pulpitudinous. Pulchritudinous. Pulchritudinous.
Chewy crisps.
Pulchritudinous. Pulchritudinous. And the amalgamation of the hazy sky with the
Pulchritudinous.
pulchritudinous. Pulchritudinous.
Should we go through it together?
Yeah.
and the amalgamation of the hazy sky with
the
the
pulchritudinous,
Pulch-
earthy tones.
Oh shit! Not cool. Pulchritudinous. Pulchritudinous. Forming together with the pulchritudinous, earthy tones of the riverbed. It's not just good, it's awesome!